Good evening, students. So what were we discussing in yesterday's class?
We did a 36th question in 7.1.
36th.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So there are 3 more problems. Then we can go to the next exercise. Okay.
Good morning, good afternoon.
So this problem, integral of x cube sine of tan inverse x power 4 by 1 plus x power 8 times dx. How to do this? So look at this 1 by 1 plus x power 8. So it is 1 by x power 4 the whole square. Right? That is x power 4 to the power 2. Right? So you will get this answer by differentiating what? You will get 1 divided by 1 plus x power 4 the whole square on differentiating what? On differentiating tan inverse x power 4, you get 1 by 1 plus whatever is the value here, that square into the derivative of this, that is 4x cube. Okay, so what we need to do is put this as t, so that 1 by 1 plus x power 8 into 4x cube will be equal to dt. Okay, so x cube by 1 plus x power 8 times dx will be equal to dt divided by 4. X cube divided by 1 plus x power 8 times dx is dt by 4. Integral of sine tan inverse x power 4 is t, and this will be dt. What is the answer? Final answer. Did you understand what I did? Sorry, dt divided by 4. Is there anyone who didn't understand what I did?
Understood, sir.
Okay. So answer will be minus cos t divided by 4 plus c. So minus cos of t is how much? That's the answer.
One minute, could you go up a bit?
Okay. Done?
Yes, sir.
Next one. So integral of 10 x power 9 plus 10 power x into log of 10 base e times dx. So it's very simple. Derivative of which function is 10x power 9? Derivative of which function will give you 10x power 9? It is x power 10. Derivative of which function will give you a power x log a? That is derivative of a power x itself. That is 10 power. So x power 10 plus 10 power x, if I take it as t, then 10x power 9 plus x, plus 10 power x times log of 10 base e is equal to dt. So this whole thing times dx is equal to dt. What will be the answer? Integral of dt divided by t. Right. Last problem. Integral of dx divided by sine square x into cos square x. How to do this? What is that you're getting in your mind? Any idea, guys?
Did we take one of sine square x or cos square x as t, sir?
If you do that, then see, always you can take that one trigonometry, especially when it is a combination of sine and cos, right? You can take either of them as t had they been in the numerator, but here they're in the denominator. So how do we handle it? And look at the options also, no?
We divide by cos, sir.
Sir, I think as the answers are in tan and cos, so they should be integrated with secant and cosec, right? So I think
Okay. If they have to be integrated with secant and cosecant, then how do you get it?
We divide by sine square x and cos square x, sir.
So I just multiply them.
Think of it, no? See, actually, I got the answer by differentiating the options. That is one way of checking. But the thing is, how do we approach it in a natural process?
Sir, I think you can just under the numerator you can just put sine square x plus cos square x, so that you'll get
That's it.
that you'll get
So, that's right.
1 by cos square and 1 by
Yes.
sine.
Perfect. 1 into dx divided by sine square x into cos square x. So integral of this one can be written as sine square x plus cos square x divided by sine square x into cos square x dx. So integral of 1 by cos square x dx plus integral of 1 by sine square x dx. What is the answer? Integral of secant square x dx plus integral of cosecant square x dx. Answer is tan x minus cot x. Good. Right. So this is the final answer.
Sir,
Please go. Yeah, tell me.
sir, actually I did it in different method, sir. So the denominator is there, no, sir? Sine square x minus cos square x.
Did you multiply
Sir,
with 4 and
no, sir. I wrote it. I like separated it, sir. We know a formula, no, sir. A square minus b square is equal to a minus b into a plus b, no, sir.
okay.
That formula I did, sir. Then one I wrote it the same, sir. Sir?
How did you separate and write it?
Yes, sir. Same, sir. One I wrote it as cos square x plus this one, sir. And denominator I just separated it, sir. Like a square minus b square, you can write as a minus b and a plus b, no, sir. Then I separated the values, sir. I got the same answer.
I have a doubt. Here there is
Yes,
no
sir.
a square minus b square. No, how did you separate?
Yes, sir. This one only, sir.
Tell me the steps you wrote. Integral of sine square
Sine
x
square x
plus
minus.
it's not minus the plus.
Yes, sir. Plus cos square x, sir. We'll get one no, sir, in the numerator if we do
So it is
this,
already
sir.
one. Okay.
Yes, sir. One I wrote it like this, sir. Then below, sir, cos square x sine square x I wrote it, sir. Sir, below this numerator I kept it as it is, sir. Then I separated, sir. Sine square by sine square x cos square x plus cos square x by sine square x cos square x.
That is what. See, that is what is done here. Sine square x divided by sine square x into cos. That's what we have done. That is why I
Sir,
got
but
it as one.
why did you subtract, sir, both the denominator?
I didn't subtract.
Sir,
I didn't.
numerator.
That is not minus.
First step.
Okay, sir. It is into. It is into. I didn't subtract. Okay. Next. So we are ready to start the next exercise, that is integration using trigonometric identities. Okay. So till now we saw what is the integral of sine x or sine 2x or whatever it is, right? Now the question is, what if you have the square of those values and the combination of sine and cos? Then how are we going to deal with it? Okay. So the idea is, if I take, we have to directly take the problem, integral of cos square x dx. So whenever you think of cos square x, what comes to our mind? We can think of 1 minus sine square x. But again, you will get stuck with sine square x also, because sine square x does not have any derivative. Now, how you can solve this cos square x is, there is a formula. So we know cos 2x is equal to cos square x minus sine square x. Or this is 2 cos square x minus 1, or this is 1 minus 2 sine square x, and this will be cos 2x. Right? This is also cos 2x. So cos square x, I can write it as 1 plus cos 2x the whole divided by 2. So integral of 1 plus cos 2x the whole divided by 2 times dx is equal to integral of half dx plus integral of 1 by 2 into cos 2x dx. So what is the integral of half dx? Half into integral of dx is x,
X.
plus half into integral of cos 2x is how much?
Sine 2x by
Sine
2.
2x by 2. Because the coefficient of x is 2 plus c. So x by 2 plus sine 2x by 4 plus c will give you the required answer. Okay, this is the answer. Next. So please copy it first of all. Let me know once you're done.
Done, sir.
Done? Next.
Yes, sir.
So integral of sine 2x into cos 3x. Just give me a minute. I'll get a document. Next. Integral of sine 2x into cos 3x. Okay. See, last year you would have learned these formula. Please make a note of it. Sine x plus sine y. Okay. Sine x plus sine y. Can someone tell me what is the answer for this? 2 sine of x plus y by 2 cos of x minus y by 2. Similarly, when you think of sine x minus sine y, what is the answer? 2 cos of x plus y by 2 sine of x minus y by 2. cos x minus cos x plus cos y. It is 2 cos of x plus y by 2 cos of x minus y by 2. Cos x minus cos y minus 2 sine of x plus y by 2 sine of x minus y by 2. Please make a note of all this for me. Okay. So once you're done with this, tell me, where do you have a combination of sine and cos on the right hand side?
First two formulas.
So first of all, right? But in the first formula, if you see, sine is having a greater value compared to cos. Because x plus y is definitely greater than x minus y. Whereas the second case, cos is having a bigger value compared to sine. So here, if you observe, cos is having a bigger value, sine is having a smaller value. So what you need to do is, you need to multiply and divide with 2 in the first place. Half of this 2 sine of this thing is there, right? What you need to do is, you need to write it as sine of, add this
2x.
value. So
2x
sine
and
5, no. You have to add them. So sine of 5x plus, not plus, minus sine of x, okay, times dx. This is the final value. So what I'm trying to say is, you have 2 cos of bigger value and sine of smaller value. We need to write it as sine of bigger value plus smaller value plus sine, not plus, minus sine of bigger value minus smaller value. Okay. So half into, what is integral of sine 5x? Minus cos 5x by 5 minus integral of sine x is minus cos x. So minus cos 5x by 10 plus cos x by 10, not by 10, by 2. Cos x by 2 plus c. I hope you guys are able to understand. Okay. So I want to change the question and give integral of sine 2x. Okay. Sine 3x cos 2x dx. Tell me how to do this.
So we multiply and divide by 2 first, sir.
Okay.
Use sin x minus sin y formula.
Will you use sin x minus sin y or sin x plus sin? So you have sine of bigger
Sin
value.
x plus sin y, sir.
Yes, you have sine of bigger value, cos of smaller value. Then multiply and divide with 2. What will you get? Half into integral of sine
Sin
of
3x.
no. Add them.
Sin of ix, sir.
Plus sine of, subtract them.
It will be sin of x, sir.
No, sine of x. Sorry. Okay. Next. So integral of sine cube x is there, right? So you can get the value of sine. So what I'm trying to say is whenever you have trigonometric functions raised to a power other than 1, if it's raised to a power greater than 1, then you always need to get in some other identity and the values. So you can get sine cube x from the formula of sine 3x. So sine 3x is 3 sine x minus 4 sine cube x. Then come to the other side. So 4 sine cube x is equal to 3 sine x minus sine 3x. So sine cube x is equal to 3 sine x minus sine 3x the whole divided by 4. So integral of 3 sine x minus sine 3x the whole divided by 4 times dx. So what will you get? 3 by 4 into integral of sine x minus 1 by 4 into integral of sine 3x dx. So integral of sine x is minus cos x minus 1 by 4 into integral of sine 3x is minus cos 3x the whole divided by 3 plus c. Okay, next. Tell me how to do this problem. So you have sine raised to the power 2. So sine raised to the power 2 is what? So you'll get sine square from this thing 1 minus cos 2x divided by 2. So integral of 1 minus cos 2 of 2x plus 5 the whole divided by 2 times dx. So integral of 1 minus cos 4x plus 10 the whole divided by 2 times dx. Integral of dx by 2 minus integral of cos 4x plus 10 by 2 times dx. So what will you get? X by 2 minus half into
4x plus 10 by, sorry, by 4.
By 4 plus c. So x by 2 minus sine of 4x plus 10 the whole divided by 8 plus c. Okay, next. You guys do this problem. Integral of sine 3x into cos 4x. What are we supposed to do?
You multiply and divide by 2.
The sin x
multiply
minus
divided.
sin y formula. Sin x minus sin y formula.
Yeah. So half into sine of what will you get? You need to add those two values minus sine of, you need to subtract those values times dx.
In 7x, yes. So it will be
Sorry. So minus cos 7x divided by 14 plus cos x divided by 2 plus c. So this will be the required answer. How to do this one? Cos 2x into cos 4x into cos 6x. So whenever you have this kind of a scenario, all these are actually problems from your trigonometry only. So whenever you have this kind of a problem, combine the lowest one and the biggest one, so that when you come in the process of combination, you will get the middle term. I'll tell you how to do this. So same logic, multiply and divide it with 2. So half into 2 cos 2x into cos 6x. So cos 4x, I'm leaving it. 2 cos 2x into cos 6x will give you cos of. So cos into cos will come where? Cos into cos will come when you add both the cos. So you will have cos of, what are we supposed to do?
Cos of
Add
2x plus 6x.
8x and then
Cos
4.
of 8x plus cos of 6x minus 2x, that is 4x. Okay. So these many times dx. 1 by 2 into integral of cos 4x into cos 8x plus cos square 4x times dx. So what are we supposed to do here? Cos 4x into cos 8x. Again, multiply and divide with 2. Cos 4x into cos 8x plus what is cos square 4x? It is 1 minus cos 8x the whole divided by 2. This whole thing times dx. Correct? So half and this half will get combined. 1 by 4 into integral of 2 cos 8x into cos 4x plus 1 by 2 and 1 by 2 will get combined. 1 by 4 into integral of 1 minus cos 8x times dx. So 1 by 4 into 2 cos 8x into cos 4x.
Cos
Cos of
12x plus
cos.
4x.
Okay. Integral is there times dx plus 1 by 4 into integral of dx minus integral of cos 8x times dx. So what will be the final answer? 1 by 4 into integral of cos 4x 12x is
Sin 12x by 12.
plus 1 by 4 into integral of cos 4x is sin 4x by 4 plus 1 by 4 into integral of dx is x minus 1 by 4 into integral of cos 8x is sin 8x divided by 8, everything added to c. Okay. Next. Sine cube, how will you do the deal? From where will you take the concept? If you need sine cube, you can take the idea from
sin cube x.
sine 3x. So sine 3x is 3 sin x minus 4 sin cube x. Write it down and tell me what is the answer. Please try to solve. So what is the answer?
So I got minus 3 by 4 into cos of 2x plus 1 plus cos of 6x plus 3 by 12.
Okay. Check if this is what you got. Sine 3 of 2x plus 1. Sine 4, no?
3 sine of 2x plus.
Yeah, 3 sine of 2x plus 1 minus sine
Sine of
of
3 of 2x plus 1.
6x plus 3, the whole divided by 4 times integral of dx. Is this what you got?
Yes, sir.
So 3 by 4 into integral of sine is minus cos of
2x.
2x plus 1, the whole divided by 2, minus 1 by 4 into integral of sine 6x plus 3 is minus cos of 6x plus 3, the whole divided by 6 plus c. So minus 3 by 8 times cos of 2x plus 1 plus 1 by 8 times cos of 6x plus 3 plus c.
So 4 into 6 should be 24, right?
It should be 24, sir.
Yeah, 24. Okay. This one, integral of sine cube x into cos cube x. See, whenever you have the product of sine and cos, okay, listen to this carefully. Whenever you have the product of sine and cos with the same angle and same power, multiply and divide with 2 raised to that power, whichever is there in the question. So by doing that, what you will get is 2 cube divided by 2 cube into sine cube x into cos cube x, the whole multiplied with dx is 1 by 8 into 2 cube. See, I can write it as 2 sine x into cos x, the whole cube times dx. So 1 by 8 into integral of sine 2x, the whole cube times dx. Now you know the whole story again. 1 by 8 into integral of sine cube 2x dx. Now you can handle it. So what is the answer? Okay. What is the answer, guys? So you should get 3 divided by 32 into minus cos 2x divided by 2 minus 1 by 32 into sine 6x is minus cos 6x divided by 6 plus c. So this problem, I'm again giving it as homework. You have to combine sin x and sin 3x and write it.
So I have a doubt, sir, on those type of things. Why not add sine 2x and sine x, sir? In sixth one, sir.
Why not add sine 2x and
Sin x and sin 2x.
you
Why
can
sin x and sin 3x?
you can do that. You can do anything you want. But generally, it is preferred that you add the first and the second so that when you do right, what will happen is the combination will give you a 2x. But if you want sin x and sin 2x, yes, the combination will still give you a 3x. You can do it.
Okay, sir.
This one, sine into sine. Which formula?
Last
Sin x
one.
minus
Cos,
sin.
cos x minus cos y.
Yes,
Cos-
cos x minus cos y. If you observe cos x minus cos y, it is minus 2 sine of x plus y by 2, sine of x minus y by 2. So if I push the minus sign to the other side, can I write it as cos y minus cos x is equal to 2 sine of x plus y by 2, sine of x minus y by 2. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So integrate 1 by 2 into 2 sine 4x into cos 8x. See, generally what will happen, y will be the smaller value. So I can write it as cos of, add, actually subtract those two values.
4x.
Cos 4x minus cos
12x.
12x. Integral of cos 4x.
Minus sin 4x before.
Not minus the plus one. I made a mistake. Sin 4x by 4 minus sin 12x divided by 12 plus. This one is a very, very simple problem. Do it fast and tell me. See, 1 minus cos x. What is the formula? There is a direct formula. So 1 minus cos x. 2 sine square x by 2 divided by 1 plus cos x. 2 cos square x by 2 times dx. 2 and 2 will get cancelled. Sine square x by 2 by cos square x by 2 is tan square x by 2 times dx integral. So integral of what is, how do you solve tan square? You don't have a formula for tan square. You'll write it as secant square x by 2 minus 1 times dx. So what is secant square x by 2 integral? Tan x by 2 divided by half minus x plus c. So this will give you 2 tan x by 2 minus x plus c. Right?
Yes, sir.
So integral of cos x divided by 1 plus cos x. Okay. What we can do here is cos x can be written as integral of cos square x by 2 minus sin square x by 2. See, tell me one thing. Is there anyone having difficulty in understanding what I'm trying to write here? If you guys are not comfortable with the trigonometric formula, I suggest you guys to revise NCRT of 11th once again. Okay. 1 plus cos x will give you 2 cos square x by 2 times dx. So half into integral of cos square x by 2 by cos square x by 2 minus integral of sin square x by 2 divided by cos square x by 2 times dx. This and this will get cancelled. What is that you're left out with? Half into integral of dx is x minus integral of tan square x by 2 times dx. So we know what is the integral of tan square x by 2. That is secant square x by 2 minus 1. So 1 by 2 into x minus, that will be tan x by 2 divided by half minus x. Cancel it. half and half will get cancelled. Answer is minus tan x by 2 plus c. Oh, sorry. Wait. This is half. This x minus of minus x. No, this will become 2x. So 2x minus tan x by 2, the whole divided by 2. This is the answer. Okay. So integral of sine power 4x dx. So this can be written as integral of sine square x into sine square x dx. So how to solve this? So how to solve this, guys? Any idea? Shall we try something like this? Integral of sine square x. This sine square x, I will write it as 1 minus cos square x dx. This will be integral of sine square x dx minus integral of sine square x into cos square x dx. Now, can you guys solve it? I told you one important point. When sine and cos are multiplied with the same angles, and if the powers are the same, then what are you supposed to do? Multiply and divide with the square of 2 to the power of that number. So how can I write sine square x as? I can write it as 1 minus cos 2x divided by 2 times dx minus integral of 2 square divided by 2 square into sine square x into cos square x dx. So integral of 1 minus cos 2x divided by 2 times dx minus 1 by 4 into integral of 2 sin x into cos x is sin 2x. So this will become sin 2x the whole square dx. So integral of 1 minus cos 2x divided by 2 minus 1 by 4 into integral of, this can be written as 1 minus cos 4x divided by 2 times dx. So integral of dx by 2 is x by 2 minus integral of cos 2x is sin 2x by 2, but there is already a 2, so it will become 4 minus 1 by 8 into, I took this 2 outside, into integral of dx is x minus integral of cos 4x is sin 4x divided by 4 plus c. So x by 2 minus sin 2x by 4 minus x by 8 plus sin 4x divided by 32 plus c. This will be the required answer. Okay. Is it clear? Is it clear or not?
It's clear, sir.
So we will stop with this for today. Remaining problems will go to the next class. So in the meanwhile, what you can do is you can revise all the formulae from 11th standard from the chapter trigonometric functions.
Okay,
So I'll
sir.
see you all tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir.